Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brianna, and if you're coming back from a previous video, then thank you so much for coming back. I'm glad to have all of you here. So as you can see by the title of this video, this is kind of a college advice video, but for a specific set of incoming college students or current college students, my introverts out there. So I decided to just make this video because I consider myself a pretty introverted person. Like, I'm an extrovert like when I need to be, not even when I need to be, but like kind of when I want to be with like a specific set of people, like very close family members and friends and things like that. But all in all, I'm a very introverted person. Like, I probably don't seem like it. Like, I have a YouTube channel, I put my life out there, I talk to you guys, and I'm pretty loud when I talk. Like, I don't have like a nice, soft, soothing voice. But if you saw me like in public, I'm pretty introverted. Like, I really don't talk to people unless they talk to me first. I just feel like everybody like doesn't want to talk to me, and like if I talk to people I feel like I'm annoying them. But anyway, I wanted to make this video just for my introverts out there who are going into college or currently in college, just giving you tips on how to be an introvert in college and how to be a successful introvert in college. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I actually am currently filming 3 videos right now. I am filming a week in my life, which was posted on Monday. I am filming a kind of shop with me for last minute college things video, and now I'm filming this video because I just went into Target to do a couple last minute shopping things, and I got some Starbucks. So I got an iced chai tea latte from Starbucks, and I have not had a chai tea latte from a place in so long. So I was like, you know what, I got a little drink, so let's just go ahead and sit down and chat. I did this before with my little life updates, but that was like super boring because like, who wants to talk about me for 20 minutes? Let's talk about you and give you guys advice. So, oh my god, that is so good. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get into the advice. So first thing I want to talk about, I'm not going to give like certain little kind of tips, I'm just going to kind of talk. So the kind of first tip or a piece of advice is that it is 100% okay to be an introvert in college. There's different types of people and everyone's different, and it's cool if you're an extrovert, it's cool if you're an introvert, it's cool if you're kind of like a middle kind of person like me, where like in kind of busy social settings you're an introvert, but like you kind of mixed your introvert and extrovertness when in certain situations that you're comfortable in. And so I just want to give a disclaimer. It is totally okay to be an introvert. I'm an introvert. I know a lot of people are, and we're all introverted in some point or some situations in our life, and so it's totally okay. Second kind of thing going along with that is that in college, it doesn't matter. Like, there are all different types of people in college, even more than high school, involved in different things, different majors, different organizations, different clubs, and some people who you might think are like super shy are like theater kids, or people who you think are super kind of like, I don't know, just funny or whatever are like biology majors. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to offend anyone who's involved in anything or like in certain majors, but you know what I mean. Like, there's so many different types of people in college. You will find your people, and you might find people who are super similar to you. You might find people who are super different from you, and any of those is totally okay. So I just want to like make it clear, like, you're not weird if you're introverted in college. Like, you're still gonna go to parties, you're still gonna make friends, you're still gonna be involved in things. It like really doesn't matter that you're an introvert, because you will find people who are like you, and you'll realize that there are more introverts in college than you thought. So yeah, just letting you know, it's totally okay. But while trying to be in college and work on your introvertness or whatever, like not work on it, but just try to manage being an introvert in college, pieces of advice I have for you is to get involved in things that you're involved in. So like, say you really like singing. You don't want to go into a club that is nothing to do with something that you're interested in. I think this is what I'm trying to say. Like, go into things and join things that you are interested in, 100% genuinely interested in yourself, because when you're in those settings with people who are kind of into the same things as you and like the same things as you, you are more willing to open up and talk and feel more comfortable in that situation, opposed to like if you like dance, but you're in a club for pre-med majors, just something like that. Like, you don't want to totally like go off course of things that you like. Obviously you want to try new things, which can be scary for introverts because if you don't know someone there or something like that. But I wouldn't say like don't join things just because other people are joining them. Join them because you want to. Like, if friends that you make are going to join a club and they're like, oh, come along, join the club with us. And it might be fun, it might be good, but you might not be putting yourself in the best situation just because you are not 100% comfortable in that environment, are not sure if you like those same things. I'm obviously not saying like I said, try new things, 100% try new things and join different clubs. You might like love it. But the thing is, to be successful and being like an introvert, join things that you are passionate about and that you love and that you will find success in and that you will feel comfortable in that environment, just because it's easier to make friends and open up and just be a little more extroverted because you're involved in those same things. My next tip, did the angle change? Okay. My next tip is just to have your alone time and make sure you have your alone time. So I know in college it's very hard to have alone time, kind of like it's harder than you might think because you're always in class, or you're at an organization, or you're at a meeting, or you are in your dorm room. And even in your dorm room, like if you're a freshman or sophomore, like you will probably have roommates that you might not be able to kind of close your door on and have your own room. You might be sharing the same living space, like beds and everything, as someone else. So it is very hard to have your alone time and like kind of just be alone. I know most introverts and most people in general like their alone time, especially introverts. And so I feel like getting your alone time is very important into kind of like feeling peace and feeling like yourself. Just because in college, like it is hard to have your alone time, and you're either like, I remember when I was like in my freshman year, like I needed my alone time so badly, but then when I was alone, I was like, wait, should I be doing something? Like, should I be with someone? Like, should I be doing something else? Should I be at a club meeting? Should I be going out? Like, what should I be doing? And it's totally okay to have a good balance between like going out and being alone, because everybody needs to be alone sometimes. And especially during like COVID, when we all had more than enough alone time than we ever thought we would have. I feel like a lot of us kind of got used to being alone and having our necessary alone time, where like when we got to be with people, we were like, oh my god, we're with people. But like now that we're a little bit more out of the pandemic, a little bit, I feel like getting your alone time and needed alone time to kind of pursue your own interests, or even just watch the show you like on Netflix, I feel like can be difficult, especially like I said, your freshman year of college, where you kind of feel like, oh, should I be doing things, or should I be alone, or I kind of want to be alone, but I feel like it's wrong to be alone and not be doing anything. So it's okay to not be doing anything. It's okay to be alone sometimes, because we all need that kind of just like reset where we do have our time alone. So yeah, definitely set away time to have your alone time, whether that be like taking a walk, taking a run, going outside and like playing music while you're taking a walk, or even just being like to your roommate, like, hey, I thrive off my alone time. Is it cool if like every Tuesday I have an hour alone in the dorm, or something like that, to where like you have your alone time? And like your alone time might not just like being in your dorm room alone, but it could be, like I said, taking a run, working out. So make sure whatever you consider good and productive alone time is, you make that for yourself, because it's not just gonna come to you, and you are probably going to feel like, oh, I'm alone, I'm in college, am I a loser? Like, you might feel like it's wrong to have alone time, when it's totally not. It's totally normal, and you should have your alone time. My next tip is to make time for the people who you are comfortable being extroverted around. So let me explain. So it kind of just means like, call your family, call your friends from home or whatever. Like, make time for the people who aren't with you at college, because being around people who kind of like make it feel like home, like whether that be your family, group of friends, your team members on a team that you were on, or something like that, it kind of helps you in the situations where you might feel more introverted or might feel more like alone, especially in college. Kind of the first like month or two, like definitely make sure that you are meeting new people at college, and like I said, getting involved in activities where you can find your people and find people who have similar interests to you. But also make sure that you're making time for the people who, this is kind of a tip for all college students, not just like introverted college students, but like making time for the people who you feel comfortable being extroverted around and being kind of like outgoing around is very important, because it kind of carries on to your college life. So like, for example, when I talked to my friends when I was at college, it made me feel like, okay, like, yeah, I'm like this, like I'm super fun, like this is fun. And it kind of carries on to like, okay, if you talk to your friends and then go hang out with your roommates after or whatever, you feel like a happier version of yourself because you were reminded of your more outgoing and more extroverted and funner self, just because you talk to those people who you feel comfortable around. And so like, obviously find people who make you feel comfortable while you're at school and make you be an extroverted person, and not necessarily an extroverted person, just be yourself. But definitely make time for those who you were once comfortable being extroverted around, just because I feel like it really helps carry that on to new people and makes you feel more comfortable. Just, I don't even know if what I'm saying makes sense, but like, just talk to people who are not from your past, but like friends from home who might not be going to the same college as you and stuff like that. Just talk to the people who you are comfortable around that might not go to your college, because that little reminder of yourself and who you are is a very good reminder of the person who you are, and you might like lose a little in college. So yeah, I feel like that is all of the tips that I have for you. It's not very many tips, but just like, get involved in things that you like. Don't get involved in things because someone else likes it or someone else wants you to do something. Get involved in something because you like it, because then it's easier to kind of find your people and find people that you are comfortable around and just have a fun time around, just because you share those similar initial interests. And so like, if you are into computers, join some computer clubs and stuff like that. It's easier to find people who you are comfortable around, and especially being introverted, and that you are comfortable being a little outgoing around when you have similar interests. And also just make sure you have your alone time, block out times and schedule your time weekly to have your alone time to kind of refuel and regenerate and feel a little bit more like yourself again. While being around all these people all the time is like fun sometimes, more fun for like extroverted people, it is good to make sure that you have a time set out where you're not in a class or at a party or at an organization meeting or something like that, to where you can kind of just like refuel, regenerate, do something that you enjoy, feel like yourself again. And then also just make sure that you talk to people that you feel comfortable around before, because that'll help you just kind of carry that on to like your college life. So yeah, I mean, I didn't give a lot of tips, but I hope the ones that I did give are good and will help you if you are an introvert going into college, or if you are an introvert in college. Just kind of remember that it's okay to be an introvert. It is okay to like to be alone. Just don't be alone all the time. But yeah, just, I don't know, just, it's hard being an introvert in college. It's hard being anyone in college. So honestly, remember that it's important to like stay true to yourself. This sounds so cheesy, ew. I don't know, just like stay true to yourself and just hang around with people who you genuinely like and who you feel comfortable around, and that will definitely help you being an introvert in college and just in life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little advice video and my little try tea chat. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment down below any more advice videos that you would like to see from me, or if you have any questions or anything that you want to. If you're an introvert, comment down below and we can chat about being introverts together. I don't know. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.